Hi YouTube, this is RobNats1 here, and I'm here to do a Game of Thrones review for Season 5, Episode 5. So, let's get started. I'm gonna try and do my best to give this review. There's honestly so many plot lines in Game of Thrones, it's hard to keep track of it all. But I'm gonna give you what I can remember and go from there. So going on with the Daenerys plotline, I actually am really interested in the Daenerys character. She's sort of becoming this very strong queen, and she's also actually using her position of power to give herself like suitors and stuff, and it's really is pretty interesting the way her thought process is going. So Daenerys is obviously in the last episode lost her like king's guard, who died in a battle with the Harpies. And this basically prompts Daenerys to basically begin taking a more active role in ruling her people. She's using her dragons again to basically create fear and to really show the power that she wields. And I found this to be very, very interesting. And it's very interesting to see her rising to a position of power and what her goals appear to be. Another aspect that I liked about Daenerys is she's starting to embrace her dragons a bit more, and that is obviously a major part of her character. And it's going to be very interesting to see how her character arc progresses and what happens with her character at the end. Will she fully embrace becoming a ruler? And she's also beginning to embrace some of the customs of the people that she's ruling. We also see Tyrion and the Stone Men, who basically are in like the lost city of, I want to say, Vala, where basically the Targaryen ancestry comes from. That was really, really interesting. The guy with the yellow shirt and Tyrion, actually, not Tyrion, Tyrell, something along those lines, basically discovered this city, and it was really, really interesting when they found this city, and the way it was described was really, really interesting. Like, it's a lost city, it's the sort of buildings that regular people in this universe can't make. It was just really, really interesting. And it adds a lot of mythology into the mix with this show. And I really like that. In terms of everything else, the Winterfell story sees Jon Snow basically trying to recruit the wild people, and try and get them to come to Westeros and try and flee from the try and get an army and try and flee from the frost zombies that are coming to kill everyone. And it's going to be very interesting as well, just on a side note, to see how Daenerys' dragons fit into the frost zombies, and seeing how the entire thing pulls together. I'm really interested in seeing how this all pulls together in a really cohesive way. One of the things that I think you can appreciate with Game of Thrones, other than the fact that it's like short 10 that it's a short 10 episode arc, what's really interesting is the story that each season has been building towards. And I just find that really, really interesting. Like, each season, each battle is building towards this greater war, this greater battle, this greater event that's brewing on the sidelines. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Jon Snow does with the wildlings, and Stannis Baratheon is actually, going to Winterfell to go get the Winterfell castle, and I find that very, very interesting. Ramsay is showing his true colours very, very quickly to Sansa Stark. He hasn't done anything to Sansa Stark, but he has shown his true colours quite a lot in this story. And it's really interesting to see Sansa being put into a position where she is in the lion's den again. And it's very, very interesting to see how her character is going to survive this and what happens. Really, really good episode. I did really, really enjoy it. Sorry it's a bit brief. It's a very hard show to put together without any cohesive notes. I'm Robinats1 here, and I shall see you all very soon for the next review, which will be Arrow. Bye.